Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back, welcoming you to the 12 Days of Christmas 2025.
It's
The Horror Man
season, and Santa Claus is coming.
The 12 Days of Christmas is an annual tradition on my channel. But this year, to switch things up, I'm covering 12 horror sequels of Christmas. Each movie I discuss will obviously be somehow Christmas related, but it will also be a sequel to a horror movie that has nothing to do with Christmas. For example, a Silent Night, Deadly Night sequel would not qualify for this, since the first film is also a Christmas movie. This is the same idea I utilized in October for the 31 Days of Halloween sequels. Now, bear in mind, I'm using the word sequels as sort of a blanket term. Prequels and remakes also count, and I've elected to stick with major franchises only, or at least movies that follow well-known horror films. These videos will not be traditional in-depth reviews either. I'll give a brief synopsis, share some thoughts, and explain the Christmas connection. And finally, yes, I know there are other Christmas horror sequels to non-Christmas horror movies I had to leave out. But there are only 12 days, so I had to narrow it down. On this first day of the 12 horror sequels of Christmas, I've chosen Jaws: The Revenge. Released in 1987, Jaws: The Revenge is the perfect example of what I'm doing for the 12 days this year. No one thinks of Jaws and thinks of Christmas. At least, I don't. Most people, I'm sure, probably associate it with summer, and specifically the 4th of July. That's because the first 3 Jaws films are summer movies, while Jaws: The Revenge is set around Christmas. This sequel begins during Christmas time and then takes us to New Year's. That makes Jaws: The Revenge a Christmas horror sequel that follows a non-Christmas horror movie. Now, this is universally considered the worst of the Jaws franchise. Many people seem to hate it. That's why Jason and I previously gave Jaws: The Revenge a positive spin a while back. Honestly, it's not my least favorite in the series, though. I like it a lot. It's odd to me that people are not willing to suspend disbelief for this one, but they will for others. Now, don't get me wrong. Jaws 2 is my favorite in the franchise, but the shark taking down a helicopter? Come on, why does no one question that? Yet in Jaws: The Revenge, people take issue with the shark roaring. I think it's pretty cool. I think this movie is entertaining. After a major death on Amity Island just a few days before Christmas, the Brody family believes a shark is targeting them. Could it really be out for revenge? That's what the title suggests. It's really cool seeing Amity decorated for Christmas, and just seeing it at wintertime in general. As discussed earlier, we're used to seeing it during the summer. Seeing it at night with colorful Christmas lights was something new. That's why I chose Jaws: The Revenge for the 12 horror sequels of Christmas. What are your thoughts on this merry but maligned sequel? Comment below and let me know. What's up next in the 12 days this year? Check back tomorrow to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.